fight against such ills at all costs, highlighting that life is a precious gift which should be cherished. Jessica Pilani.
Molepolle village this year has had to grapple with different social ills such as murder and rising cases of missing persons, with the BOTSWANA Taxi Association also losing 2 members who were both murdered. This therefore motivated the association to join hands with the Molepolle South Constituency Office on a campaign against social ills in the village. And this sponsored walk was the first activity of this collaboration.
Miliditsi tiragalo tse di diragala yana ka gore gapela matshelo gore gapela dikoloi go kitikiwa ka rona dikgang tse tona le kgosi le botsadi jo bo hajo di re phatola pelo
re tshwanetse ba rotlhe re tshwaragane re dirisanye go boloka motse wa rona le batho ba ga rona re tshwanetse re bue phatlalatsa gore dilo tse ke matlhabisa ditlhong batho beso go sa kgathalesege gore motho ke ohe a ke ngwana a ke mogolo motho ga a bolawe motho ga a dire dipheko.
The participation of different stakeholders is seen as an indication that the community is pushing to turn things around and restore peace in the village.
Ke gone yana go batlang gore re rapele bakwena beso tse theri di rolele go rara gore jaanong rona re le batho mapodisi ba lekile
go a le bosega gore tiro ya gompiekwe e be teletswe ke lona ba BOTSWANA Taxi Association. You are a critical stakeholder. Re tshwanetse re berekele lona very closely. Me ke kope ba gaetso ke re teng re heng information.
Mr. Moraine says the sponsored walk will now become a common feature in village's calendar of events, especially over public holidays, to address different issues including road safety.
Ke le mo parlamente ba kgaolo a Molepolle borwa ke dirisanya le lona ngwaga le ngwaga ka December re tla nna le mogwanto a mohutago
ra iso December ke kgwedi e leng gore mongwe le mongwe wa ba batla go tsamaya ke kgwedi e go nna le mosuki mo tseleng yana re kopa hela la ntlhantlhaela gore ha wa emella o ya mosepele tlhomamisa gore sekolo ya gago e roadworthy.
The public has been urged to work with authorities in fighting crime and desist from instances of mob justice. Jessica Pilani, BTV News, Molepolle.
The Minister of Labour and Home Affairs, Ms. Anna Mokheti, says government has done well in honouring its commitment to the SADC Treaty on Free Movement of People and Goods. This, she says, is evidenced by, among others, Botswana's ongoing consultations with Zimbabwe to possibly reach an agreement for the use of national identity cards as travel documents similar to the agreement with Namibia. Utsidile Unkabetse and Tsolofelo Tombale.
In 2018, the African Union adopted the Protocol on the Free Movement of Persons, Right of Residence and Establishment in Africa. Regional integration remains the premise for the Continental Development Strategy of the African Union. To date, 5 countries have removed the visa requirements for all Africans. In February 2023, Botswana and Namibia made a historic immigration move by making allowance for citizens of both countries to use their national identity cards to travel between the 2 countries. This now facilitates movement of citizens living along the borderlines who travel more frequently than those inland because of the social and economic ties of the people of the 2 countries.
The background to the initiative for the use of ID as a travel document in Botswana emanates from the desire to facilitate free trade, movement of people, goods and services in line with the aspirations of African Continental Free Trade Agreement. It should also be recalled that in 2 of the Busa meetings addressed by His Excellency President Masisi, he also indicated the desire for Botswana to approach Zimbabwe and initiate the discussion on the use of the national identity of the 2 countries across the border. rights. It must be noted that this was part of the necessary consultation. Such a formality has not yet been arrived at.
President Masisi has begun consultation with Botswana to extend the use of identity cards as travel documents between Botswana and Zimbabwe.
Haratolo sarutwa ka mang o sa tureng ya ka passport di ordina motho gore batho ba tswelise matshelo a bone a selegae le matshelo a bone a go gweba ke so ile gore ke simoltse dipuisane e be re bua le bone ba le hatsela Zimbabwe ha ile gore le bone ba eletsa gwa kgonega ratolose holo.
Last week at the Kusi Ideas Festival, he appraised Africans on the progress Botswana has made towards the Africa We Want aspiration on free movement of people, goods, services and capital on the continent.
We, on our part, have since April this year initiated an even easier movement between ourselves and neighboring Namibia, by which citizens of both nations are able to travel between the two countries using only their national identity cards as a travel document. It is our hope that with time, this will become a feature of the subcontinent and eventually the continent as a whole. And yes, once again, President Mnangagwa, I'm happy to tell you that I have begun the consultations on my side. I wish you begin on yours.
With a combined population of over 1.4 billion, Africa's value of effecting free movement protocols promotes lawful immigration and all its inherent value chains towards the shared aspiration of prosperity and a better Africa. Utsidile Ongabetse, BTV News, Gaborone.
The council chairman of Ramotswa district, Mr. Zahio Jalal, calls for support from councils and different stakeholders to support the Temolototlo program in order to improve food security at national level. This was highlighted at the third quarter meeting financial year of 2023-2024 in Ramotswa. Yenge Malimoyo.
As the full Council of Ramotswa trace back their steps and review developmental plans, achievements and setbacks, there is a need to expand on the agricultural sector to embrace and appreciate the Temolototlo program, as it will allow for growth and ensure food security in Botswana. Therefore, farmers are encouraged to come forth and seek assistance from relevant agricultural offices to ensure successes of the program.
Honorable Councillors, let me appeal to all of you here to support the new Temolototlo program, which has been launched in earnest on the 26th October 2023. The main intention of the program is to improve productivity by getting farmers to commercialize their farming. The program has two components, being household food security and national food security.
Temolototlo e ruta batswana sengwe ma banyane fa le ga tautona asena nare ari kemeleng ka dinao mora ga pitso ya covid re ne re tsa sengwe sengwe ka kontle le tamaitela matamaitele re khona go e jwala mo backyard garden re reka buturu ebile di goruntu tsotletse re sokola go di bona gompieno are di tse tsotletsebo re ka di. There
has been some challenges and achievements in different sectors in Ramotswa district. However, in order to address agricultural challenges, farmers need to be empowered on advanced farming techniques that will ensure food security and sufficiency.
Uptake net dropped by 59%, attributed to outbreak of manje in Otse and Mohobani areas. Our farmers lack knowledge of disease and pest control, and we will strengthen our extension service education.
Re ba latele re ba nele le bona ba se ka ba tsaba gore botse dipotso ka gore neelano ena ke yone tle ira gore motho a tlhaloganya lenane le ka botlalo ka ba itse gore mme
The council chairperson, Mr. Jalal, also commended the government for embracing science, technology, engineering and mathematics, which are said to be the perfect foundation to achieve a knowledge-based economy than total reliance on minerals. Yenge Malimoyo, BTV News, Gaborone.
It is now time for sports with Liza Oseking. Liza.
Hello, Kamuzo.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
You're happy today?
Yeah, very, very happy.
Okay,
yes.
Please proceed.
Thank you so much, Kamuzo Mapani. Good evening. My name is Liza Oseking with your World of Sport. And in the National First Division League, UB Hawks went to the festive break in style by defeating City Pola 2-1 in a Week 10 encounter played at SSG grounds. Katleho Kakole reports.
City Pola went into the game on a high note, dictating terms in the first half and got the opening goal in the 37th minute through Lucas Mutlopi after a defensive error by UB Hawks. The Ramanaka outfit held on to that lead until half-time break. In the second half, Alex Maleti's men were a better side, creating chances and leveled matters in the 65th minute through Muluki Khaswani. 15 minutes later, Hawks got a second goal, which was an own goal by City Pola defender Tefo Madome, to end the game at 2-1 in favor of UB Hawks.
It's part of the game. We had those moments when we thought we've created a chance that can give us a winning goal. We failed to take those chances, more especially the last when we came from half-time. 3 chances, clear chances, but you see you cannot falter the boys. They tried their level best, because most of these boys they're young, more especially the front line.
And coming today's game, I thought we did very well, exceptionally well. With the ball, we were a bit patient with our build-up. In the construction phase in midfield, we created chances. The number of goals that we scored, we should have scored even more than 2. And yeah, we won, but the areas that we need to improve on.
In other first division games played in the northern part of the country, Makongulu Peswa edged out Green Lovers 1-0, while Pilikwe United defeated Calendar Stars 3-0 in Pilikwe. Katlaho Kakule, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
And that is it for sport this hour. Me and you will do this again tomorrow right here on BTV News, DSTV channel at 289. Komoto Mapani is standing by to give us a reminder of our top stories. Maitsu, we were just bypassing. We'll do this again tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Liza. Until we meet again tomorrow, have yourself a fantastic evening, ma'am.
Likewise.
That was Liza Oseking giving us the latest in sports. Let's take a final look at stories leading the way this evening. BOTSWANA Taxi Association collaborates with the Office of Molapolla South Constituency to fight against issues of gender-based violence. Farmers called upon to register for the Molotlotlo program. And in sports, in the First Division League, UB Hawks defeated City Pola 2-1 at SSG grounds yesterday. That's all that we had for you this evening in our news bulletin. BTV News, Iganyarona, hashtag BW Mindset Change, Aricheng.
This program is brought to you by Letseo. Letseo, improving lives.
Madume motswana wetso ke a go amogela mo thulaganyo ya gago ya beke le beke ya the eye ke bidiwa mphile sehurutseng ka mogele re jaaka batswana ba ipaakanyetsa go tsena mo malatsing a boitapoloso dirukutli le tsone di abo di papanne go tlhorontsha batswana mo malapeng le mo dikgwebong tsa bone sengwe se se tshwenyang gape le koketsego ya dikotsi tsa tsela tse di gapang matshelo a batswana mo thulaganyo ya gompieno ya the eye re buisana ka kgang ye re na le basepodisi sa Botswana go bona gore dikgakololo tse batswana ba ka di tsenya mo tirisong go iphemela mo nakong eno ke dife mme go nthusa go buisana kgang eno motswana wetso ke na le Senior Assistant Commissioner ka tlholo mosimana gape mme e le gape mo lomaganya ditiro tsa sepodisi sa Botswana re mosimana gape ke a go amogela
ke a go dumedisa re se go lose le batswana ke a ba dumedisa
right ke bo ke amogela gape mo thusa mo anamisa mahoko wa sepodisi sa Botswana re Senior Superintendent